Good morning. This is Sir Louis G coming to you live from the DMV talking about why does it hurt so bad. Ladies, sisters out there, you have to remember that when you are in a relationship, it is hard work. And you and only you are the only person who can fix it and make it better. I say to you, whenever you're in doubt, just work harder. Relationships are hard all by themselves, but it doesn't have to be. If you find someone that you care about, that you want to be in a relationship with, or you are in a relationship with, try your darnest to establish some communications. Make sure that you let your expectations be known, and that and especially you, put yourself first. Sisters, so often what happens is when you get into a relationship, you give control over your life to somebody else. I say you have to stop that. A man cannot do to you what you don't allow. Why does it hurt so bad? Is because you give everything, and the investments that you give are something you cannot get back. Think about it. You love him, he loves you, but at some point in time, the relation goes to the left. Why? Because you stop communicating, you stop respecting, and you stop remembering what it takes to love somebody the way you loved them in the beginning. Make no mistakes about it. Relationships are hard. So, how do you fix a situation that is broken? Well, sometimes you can, and sometimes you can't. But when you find that you cannot fix the situations, you have to know when it's time to say, I've had enough. No one deserves to be hurt in a relationship. No one should go through the various types of things they go through in a relationship. A relationship or love should not hurt you. It should empower you. It should make you feel that you are part of a team. But, sisters, one thing you must remember is even when you are a part of a team, you are still an individual first. And you must still think about you first, then the team. Sometimes what we try to do is we try to give, not getting anything back in return, nor do we feel that we are a part of it. Sisters, I say when that happens, you have to communicate, and you got to do it strongly, and you got to be adamant about what you want and what you don't want. Make no mistakes about it. If you are hurting in your relationship, you must take action. No one can stop you. No one can make you do anything you don't want to do. But by all means, remember this: a man will love you only the way you require and demand him to. No one said there is a blue book for why and how a relationship is supposed to go. Sometimes we go by trial and error, and mostly that is the wrong way to go. I say when you meet that individual, make sure that your expectations are known. Make sure that he has his head on right and that that's what he wants as well. That he's willing to go into the fight with you, and that together you will be a team, and together you will go wherever the relationship leads you. But at some point in time, when you see that the relationship is not going in the right direction, it is time for you to have a conversation. Now, sometimes what happens is that you meet someone, you automatically jump in bed with them in between the sheets, and you forget how to be friends first. Now, let me caution you: if you establish a relationship or a friendship on only sex and brothers only getting the candy, you are going to fail. That is a recipe for failure, because at the end of the day, sisters, believe it or not, there's an end state to every situation, and that includes a relationship. A relationship should be built on trust, respect, and communications. And when you start a relationship off on sex, I'm telling you right now, that recipe and that ingredient will fail. So, what do? Make sure that before you decide to give up anything, to include the candy, that you have vet and investigate the person that you are trying to get involved with. A relationship requires two people, not one. And if you have to have and take the heavy load, then that tells me something is wrong because you're wanting something that the other person doesn't. And most of the time, you have to establish that up front. If a person tells you up front they are not looking for a relationship, however, sisters, because you are nurturers, you feel that, oh, I'm going to change his mind, you may be left holding the bag all by yourself. So, what am I really saying? I'm saying to thy own self be true. Make sure you love yourself enough that nobody will be able to infiltrate your heart like that. I understand the key in the end state is penetration, but before you can get to penetrate, you have to infiltrate. And if he's going to infiltrate your mind, the first thing he needs to do is come with truth and understanding and respect that what your wishes are adhered to. There are boundaries, sisters. Sometimes you have to set the boundaries up front so this person will know exactly where you're coming from. But if you elect to not share those little hints that you need to share with him, then he's going to go about feeling that he's on the right track or he's doing the right thing. I say don't be a fool in 2021. I said make sure that your priorities are intact. And it is always about your business. Your heart, your soul, and your mind incorporates you as a person. Sisters out there, you are too beautiful, smart, and phenomenal to keep going down the same road. You ask why does it hurt so bad? Because you get in the same relationships. You find the same man. You go through the same process over and over and over again. And you ask why? Because you attract the wrong type of men that you want to be involved with. Sisters, stop going by he's cute, he has a nice car, he has his own place, and he has a great job as a basis for you to be in a relationship with someone. Those are materialistic things. Those things can rust and corrupt and fade away. What you are looking for is solid, and that's solid as a rock. You're looking for a solid foundation, somebody who's going to be there for the long haul, not just lay, but lay and stay. That is your key to success. You have everything it takes to be a phenomenal woman about your business. However, if you're dealing with a man who don't understand a woman, he doesn't get that. He doesn't understand because you are a phenomenal independent woman that you have your own stuff and that you want things to be right and in order. Discipline. Whenever you are a disciplined person going into a relationship, you want things to be in order. You want to make sure there are standards, there are expectations, and what I want from you, you want from me is clearly understood. It's not all about jumping in bed, sisters, because that is the end state, and that will happen on its own accord. Whether it happens today or whether it happens tomorrow, that will happen. But what you do want to know is, are you in here for the long haul, or is just one of those hit and run? I just want to be there. I'm not looking for all those other things. And sisters, when a man tells you that, you have to believe him. Stop believing that, oh, I'm going to change his mind because I'm such a dynamic woman and I got my stuff together and he's going to stop doing that. You only have control over yourself and your mind. You never know what the other person is thinking, nor will you ever, because people change in midstream. And why they change? For so many different reasons. But why you hurt so bad is because how you allow people into your life without checking them out, without asking any questions that's pertinent to the ultimate situation at hand. Sisters, just because you ask a lot of questions or just because you want to know what you want to know, it doesn't run a guy off. In fact, it intrigues them because now you're playing with their mind. Because men like chasing just as much as you want to be chased. So what you really should do is make sure you check out his mind because we do you all the time. We are always trying to analyze what sisters are really thinking and what they truly want. And sometimes what you say you want, you really don't. I hear most women say, I'm looking for a good man. What does that really mean? I'm looking for a good man. And when you find that good man, you hurt him and use him because he's not the man that you're looking for. And sisters, many times I say to you, stop bringing your past into your situation. Part of the problem why you hurt so bad is because you're still thinking about the other man and not this man. Oh my God, did I just say that? Sisters, stop bringing old relationship into your new relationship. Once he's gone, let him be gone. If he's gone and he left you, there was a reason he left you. So now you have to look forward, shoot an azimuth, and go in a new direction. Sometimes, sisters, you must take the road less traveled. And the reason that is because no one is traveling that road as much. Sometimes you have to be different. You have to want different, and you have to be about your business. Listen, if you want a change in your life, you have to be the change. Sisters, I'm saying to you in the best way I possibly can, you do not deserve to hurt. You deserve to be loved, cared for, be a part of a team, and be the awesome woman that you have been bred to be. You are a phenomenal woman, and phenomenal you are. But sometimes you stand in your own way of success. Yes, I said it. You stand in your own way because sometimes the people that you allow in your life should have never been there. You should have never gave them a chance and an understanding to know what gift you have to offer. But you did, for whatever reason it was. And that was an error on your behalf. And some of you sisters would agree this should have never happened, but it did. So, what I say to you as you go forward is to be very particular about the people you allow in your life and find out what reasoning they want to be there. Because if you didn't sort them out, but they sought you out, the reasoning is end state. And what is the end state? Candy. What could be bigger and could be better, if it's not on his mind to be in a relationship, he's not going to be. And all the niceties you do, going to the mall, buying him things, sending him gifts, buying him cars, giving him your credit card to spend your money, all the things you do are not going to keep him in a relationship if that's not what he wants. You can't buy love, and nor can he make you happy. He can add to your happiness, sisters, but you must be happy first. And I say it to you in the kindest way. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and be about your business in 2021. If you don't want to hurt, don't participate. You can't lose, sisters, if you don't play. I'm not saying not to play. I think love is a beautiful thing. I think being in a relationship is even more beautiful. But you have to be in a relationship with somebody who wants to be there, who wants to love you, who wants to care for you and about you. And they think about you each and every moment of the day. Sisters, every woman knows when she has a good man. But some sisters just want a man, and that makes all the difference in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sir Louis G coming to you live from the DMV saying, why does it have to hurt so bad? It hurts, but you can recover. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. I'm signing out here, Sir Louis G.